Nanook Metal, tuk tut!
Hello friends, my name is Nanook Metal and I hope that you are having a good day. Considering my last video on the car shop got quite a lot of views and the fact that it got updated recently, I thought it's probably time to update my tutorial on it as well. So today I want to show you how to complete the car shop in stealth and on 1 down difficulty. As always, if you're a newer player, then I would recommend you to start with normal difficulty and work your way up. What you will notice is that you will get less guards and you will also have more time to drive the vehicle to the escape zone. On 1 down difficulty, you get about 1.5 minutes, well, probably a bit more than that, like maybe 2 minutes to drive to the escape. That's in the best case. And so you really have to make sure that you don't make any mistakes if you want to finish the heist successfully. I was able to open this door without having to loop this camera because I have bots with me and the bots give me the quick AI boost. But if you don't have that, then bring the looper skill or the nimble skill as it's called now and loop the camera, unlock that door. Avoid opening this door up because once you open it, guards and civilians will walk through it into the stairwell, especially if this door here at the bottom is open. So I usually don't open it. Here's a body bag case that I've purchased through the assets. And what I want to do ideally is to get up onto the roof. Opening this door is fine. The guards and civilians cannot come onto the roof. Sometimes you will get a guard who will spawn in front of this stairwell here. And so you won't be able to use the stairwell, the spiral staircase to get up. However, in this case he didn't. So I didn't actually have to go through there. I could have come around and get onto the roof via this staircase. But my goal is to get up here. What I want to do now is wait for the sixth sense to highlight whoever is around me, and I'm trying to spot the manager who holds the key card. I can also kind of hear him at the moment. Nope, that's not him. That's just the married couple. But do keep in mind that sometimes the manager will spawn by the married couple, and he will want to try and he's gonna be arguing with them. Makes it a little bit more difficult because when you have to take him out, you have to take out the married couple as well. Not unmanageable though. You have to make sure that there are no guards and other civilians nearby when you go in. Make sure that you don't shoot any glass because doing that on this heist will trigger the alarm or activate the alarm straight away. I also want to talk about this door here. If it's open, that means that the manager is spawned inside of that room. You can easily apprehend him there. Don't open the door on the other side, as people once again will start walking through that room. But as long as only one door open, you should be okay. Let's activate the sixth sense again. I can already hear the manager now this time. And there he is with the sixth sense. He got highlighted. So what I need to do now is open this door here. And I'll have to keep an eye out for all of those guards walking around. Let's highlight them with the sixth sense. I brought high value target, I believe it's called, that allows me to highlight the guards for longer periods of time. Keeping an eye out for more guards. There's a civilian coming in, so have to be a little bit careful right now. Be wary of that staircase there because it's a high traffic area. As you can see, there are a lot of guards will walk through it. So patience is the virtue. Take your time with it. Let's wait for this guard to leave. And I basically need to get into that room and take care of the manager. I'm probably gonna kill him and boost his body behind the table. Might have to bag it, but it really depends on how they land. I'm gonna boost him now. And I'm waiting for this guy to stand up so that then I can boost his body. He didn't get boosted that well anyway, so I had to back him up. That's fine. As you remember, I did bring the body bag case through assets. I also brought one with me through the jack of all trades. So I have 2 ECMs with me and I also have 1 body bag case. Now I've gotten the key card from the manager, and the next step is to unlock that side room in order to be able to see the name of the computer that we need to hack. And yeah, quite a lot of people walking around. I'm gonna take my time with them. Newer players have trouble with navigating around the car shop. I reckon with the recent update it became easier, but the most important thing is that you need to be aware of where everyone is. This is why sixth sense is so important, because it will highlight everyone around you. Regardless, the name of the person whose computer we need to hack today is Carson Daniels. So I'm gonna check this room here first. That's Cynthia Lopez, and that's not the correct name. So I'm gonna start with the upstairs first. Bob Rogers, Carson Daniels. The pairs of the name combinations are always gonna be the same. So for example, you will always encounter Francie Collins. You're not gonna encounter Francie Daniels. So you actually don't have to remember their first names or last names or both. You just have to remember the one. And the only thing that happens is they do spawn in different spots every time. There's Carson Daniels. Fortunately, this civilian here has... Come on, buddy. Has detected me, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and bring him in. And... move. Okay, I'm gonna try and get him as close as I can to this wall here, so that even if someone walks in, they won't detect him straight away. But it takes 60 seconds to hack the computer now. Again, it's quite easy, to be honest. I reckon on 1 down difficulty you should have stayed at like 90 seconds. And actually makes it challenging because guards used to walk into the room. Now they're not gonna do that as much. So I basically I can't afford to leave the computer. And as I said, I do have 2 ECMs with me. So even if someone detects the computer being hacked, guard or civilian, I will be able to drop my ECMs and I should be fine. Waiting for the guard to leave, and I probably have about 20 more seconds before the computer hack is done. At that point, I will be able to deploy or pick up that C4 and deploy it by the tunnel. There it is, picking it up. Now I'm gonna drop it off here, and I will be able to go and pick up the car keys that spawn in 2 possible locations, upstairs or downstairs. Keep an eye out for where they are, because once the door is open, the symbol for the keys will disappear. So you need to make sure that you know where the key room is, otherwise you are going to be in trouble. You might go to the wrong room and you will be screwed basically. You're wasting too much time at that point. I've killed that guard because on 1 down difficulty he still can down me very quickly. So I want to make sure that does not happen. I did deploy one of the ECMs so that the alarm does not go off prematurely. And this way, I have 2 minutes to get to the escape zone. More than enough time. I probably will take about 1 minute and 20 considering I don't crash. This is probably a very important thing that you need to be aware of, is that crashing is something you need to try and avoid. Make sure you don't touch those like the walls, you don't crash into the barriers or anything like that. Try and avoid all the loose debris that's lying around. Even those cones sometimes can mess you up if you're unlucky. When you're taking turns or when you're taking corners, then let go of the gas pedal slightly for a short period of time, and also tap the turning buttons, so the left and right, rather than hold them. That will allow you to be more precise in your turning, and will ensure that you do not spin out of control. That's something that can happen very easily, as this car feels like you're driving on ice, even though it's meant to be a high-performance car with traction control, probably things like that. But nevertheless, it is a little bit tricky sometimes. So now I can drop my car off in one of the containers, and I'm able to escape. I think I still had more than 30 seconds. This is not the very quick time. I could have done it much quicker. You can see my previous video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see how fast you can do it at the moment, even on 1 down difficulty. But I wanted to make sure that I told you about every aspect of the car shop heist. A couple more pointers. Try and avoid killing the guards in the back of the car shop. They're fairly easy to avoid, as you can just go into that side room, wait for the guards to scatter into the other parts of the map, and then open that side door. Go upstairs onto the roof. From there, use the Sixth Sense to work your way through the map, work out where the manager is, grab his key card, enter the room with the name, find the computer that you need to hack it, go outside and place that C4. You're basically done. So nothing too difficult. Take your time, work your way up through the difficulties, as I said earlier. If you still have any questions in regards to this heist or anything else, and then don't forget to put them, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to respond to them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share it with your friends, because good people need to watch good videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.